What's going on YouTube? My name is FG3000. I'm back in the place to be and welcome to Revolve8 ! A brand new Clash Royale style game that just came out today. So if you do want to download the title, I will have the links in the description below. So let's go ahead and jump into gameplay, but I want to put out a quick disclaimer. I want to give you guys a way out in this video, all right? So if you have played Clash Royale games before and something about the gameplay loop just didn't click with you, just didn't like it, there's not going to be anything in Revolve8 that's really going to change your mind unless your biggest beef with Clash Royale was the fact that it was in portrait mode and you didn't really like the art style, then absolutely give Revolve8 a try. But if you just do not like the overall gameplay flow of a Clash Royale game, there's not going to be anything in Revolve8 to change your mind. It's that same exact formula, just anime style. So I just want to throw that out there ahead of time. But let's go ahead and get into combat here. Just in case you have never played a Clash Royale game before, have 2 lanes here, 2 towers, and of course a main base. The object of the game, of course, is to destroy your enemy base. And we're gonna go ahead and get started with my girl, Karen. Do not be fooled by her hot outfit. She's actually a defensive unit. So pretty easy minions here. I have nothing to worry about there. So we'll go ahead and let my tower make light work of them. Here, I'm actually gonna go ahead and cast my Red Riding Hood, who is a really good long-range DPS unit, which is actually really good timing here because he put out an enemy, Karen, who, like I said, is a defensive unit. I'm going to go ahead and cast Red Riding Hood's special ability. As you guys can see down here in the lower right-hand corner, you can have up to 4 heroes in your deck, and all the heroes have a special attack. Karen, for example, actually has a defensive shield that she can cast, but that's not really going to be able to save either one of his heroes. I'm able to get through both of them there with no problem. And we're also going to, that was actually a really bad play on him by casting these big groups of mobs here. Red Riding Hood is really good at taking out big, large amounts of low HP minions. So up here at the very top, I'm going to go ahead and cast my Emperor. Emperor is actually a really good unit of just, basically, he ignores all enemies and goes directly for towers. So he's really good at applying pressure, and I like to kind of put him down here in the back, just to give me enough time to build up a little bit more ink. Ink is the currency that you use to cast things. So right about now, I'm going to kind of wait a little bit longer. See what he does. I'm going to go ahead and cast an Aladdin right here to kind of clear off all of these lightweight minions. And I'm also going to, once again, put a Karen down here at the bottom to put a little bit of pressure on him. I'm not going to have any trouble getting to this tower whatsoever. And as soon as I get there, I'm actually going to put double pressure here. Double long-range pressure with Aladdin as well as Little Red Riding Hood. I'm also going to go ahead and cast Emperor's Heal Flex, which basically kind of heals him up, allows him to tank a little bit better. And we're going to go ahead and attack this tower pretty hardcore. We got Emperor up here, and we have 2 long-range DPS. Down goes that top tower, ladies and gentlemen. So down here at the very bottom lane, we got Karen just dancing her way down the battlefield. One of my very favorite characters. Once again, she can take care of herself pretty well. I'm going to kind of hold out just a little bit to kind of see what happens, but I think right about now I'm going to go ahead and cast a couple of ranged minions here. I'm going to wait for my skill abilities to come off of cooldown, and I will cast oh, never mind, he was out. He was done. And there you go. That is GG, ladies and gentlemen. So that's Clash Royale, man. Well, that's not Clash Royale. That's Revolve8 ! So I really love this gameplay flow, but like I said, it's not for everyone. So as you win battles, you do have to play this game against other players. There is a Pve mode, and I'll kind of talk about that here in a second. So just like Clash Royale, when you get back to the home screen, you have these chests, aka books in this game, that have these predetermined timers to unlock. So they didn't try to do anything really different at all when it comes to this system. This book that you see right here is going to open up in 7 hours and 42 minutes, or I can use gems to open it up earlier. I ain't gonna do that. So I can still PvP as much as I want, but I have no more slots to hold chests. So I can do PvP, I can climb the ladder, but I'm not actually gonna get rewarded for it. So instead, what you can do, you can kind of do the Pve mode. I didn't really have a good time with this mode, but maybe if you have never played this type of game before, you can actually get a little bit of enjoyment out of this, because they're almost like training modes. They teach really, really basic functionality of Clash Royale games. So maybe if you're like brand new to this genre, go through these main quests, you're going to be able to learn a little bit more about the world and the characters, and you're also going to get some goodies. So same exact thing applies to character quests as well, or hero quests, I'm sorry. So all of the heroes in the game, of course, have quests as well. Go through them, learn about the characters, get goodies, rinse and repeat. So that is that. Here's your deck, and like I said before, you can have up to 4 heroes in your deck as well as minion cards and spells as well. Your leader basically dictates your ultimate ability. So you can cast an ultimate ability 1 time per match. I wasn't able to do it in that match because it ended a little faster than I thought. But if I decided, you know what, I want Aladdin to be my leader, he has a special SP skill, which is basically the Great Genie Gun, which gives him a 400% damage boost for 15 seconds. So depending on what you want your leader to be and what type of gameplay style that you want, that'll dictate who your leader should be. So if I want Emperor to be my leader, we'll go in here once again, provokes enemies and temporarily reduces damage taken. So just it really depends on your playstyle. I like Karen just because I like Karen. So has nothing to do with any type of strategy whatsoever. I'm just all about Karen. So that is pretty much the game. Like I said, if you are not into the Clash Royale flow, there's not really anything in here that's really going to change your mind. It's that same exact formula, just with a little bit of anime flair and an amazing banging soundtrack. Now, there is a guild system in the game right now. As you guys can see, as soon as I possibly could, I joined a guild called Fairy Tale. It's one of those guilds where you can basically donate cards and request cards. Other than that, I haven't seen too much involved with what guilds are. I maybe in the future there's going to be events and things like that, but for right now, all it is saying, hey, I want this card, I'll donate this card, etc., etc. And as you do that, not only will you get the card, you'll also be able to take care of one of your dailies for that day. So that is that. That is Revolve 8! Exclamation point. Very easy, very straightforward. We'll go ahead and do one more battle here so I can show you the leadership skill, hopefully. Oh, this is going to be my promotion game. All right, let go. Now the pressure is on, ladies and gentlemen. So once again, I'm just going to kind of hold tight. Gonna wait a little bit, but most likely I'm going to cast Karen down here in the very bottom lane at the very back. That is just what I like to do. Once again, that is a really bad play. That's just trying to hit my tower for like no HP damage whatsoever. So we'll go ahead and cast Karen down here at the very bottom lane, get her scooting and boogieing all the way down to the enemy base. And I am going to, all right. So right, I messed that up big time. I really messed that up. But I think we'll be, no, we actually really whiffed that. The placement on that was actually a little off. I should have put her a little bit closer behind her, but that's okay. We'll be able to pull it off. Getting that promotion jitters, man. Getting the promotion jitters. We'll go ahead and cast the protection shield on Karen there. That way I can get a few shots with my boy Aladdin, get her to the base. We're going to go ahead and cast Emperor at the very top lane, see if we can't get him in there. Also, give me a few soldiers here. Hopefully we'll get a couple of shots on the tower. As you guys know, Emperor will just completely ignore me. I don't have to really worry about damage at all. But that is okay, okay. So here comes Emperor. He's going to cast Heal Flex to kind of give himself a little bit more HP. I'm going to wait right until my turret aggroes him, and then I'm going to go ahead and cast these units here, which are going to make pretty light work out of him, but just in case, put a little bit more meat there. He's going to go ahead and cast one of these little buildings here that basically summon ogres repeatedly, but I'm not too worried about that. Over here in the top lane, I'm going to go ahead and cast Red Riding Hood's attack speed boost to kind of put a lot of pressure on this top tower. I do not think he really has an answer for that. We have a few of our minions down here at the very bottom lane. Once again, going to go ahead and cast Karen down here at the very bottom, get her on her way. Ladies and gentlemen, that top tower is GG, as you guys can see, and I think we are on our way to the next league. And I'm going to have to do at least one more match in the next league to see what it's all about. I might be able to, once again, I'm going to go ahead and do smart placement here because I'm about to overcap my ink, which is once again my resources here. So I'm not really worried about you killing them at this point. I've gotten really good value out of them at this point. So I'm actually not even going to cast any abilities there. Karen's doing well. Go ahead and cast her protection shield to get a little bit more value out of Karen. Get her down that lane a little bit faster. Here comes this guy. Not really worried about him. Once again, I'm going to kind of wait. Actually, no, I'm not going to wait. Go ahead and cast Red Riding Hood down here. He's going to get in range of my turret right there. Basically, he's going to be taking damage from these ogres as well as Red Riding Hood with no problem. Also, I'm going to put a little bit more pressure up there with another Emperor. Card soldiers will be able to take him out pretty quickly. Now we're down here at the very kind of end game of the game. So ink basically regenerates at a ×2 speed, so you can really just kind of start casting like crazy here, as you guys can see. And I can put pressure right down here because both of his towers are basically done. And just for giggles, just to show you the ultimate ability before it's too late, here's my girl Karen getting it on. And you can only cast this one time per match. And as you guys can see, it's basically this massive tornado that'll clear out any low-cost minions for sure, and also put a ton of pressure on heroes, but she was already pretty much low life, so nothing too crazy there. And like I said, ×2 ink regeneration makes it quite easy to just kind of cast characters really fast to kind of end the game as fast as possible. Red Riding Hood with the too fast, too furious. I want to take that tower down. I want to take that tower down. Ah, you lucky. Oh wait, no, I did take it down. I was like, I didn't want the time to dictate the win. So there you go. That is Revolve8 exclamation point. Now, when you go to a different league, the backgrounds change as well. Here we go in League 3. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see what it's all about. Searching for some opponents. This is actually the longest I've had to wait for an actual opponent since I started playing the game. So, Lita. All right, finally got a match here. So let's go ahead and end this video out. FG3000 versus Sleepy. I can already tell by his power of his towers. This is actually going to be a pretty hard match for me. But let's go ahead and see what happens. And I might be to the point now where I need to just kind of wait a little while and let my chest open to get some new cards and kind of power up. So let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and put my Emperor down here. And then kind of get him in range of my turret once again. I'm going to cast this a little bit faster now. Put a little Red Riding Hood action there as well. Go ahead and cast Too Fast, Too Furious up here at the very top lane. See if we can't clear this out a little faster. We're going to wait for Star Money. Don't need to cast it, but we'll cast it down here instead. Very nice. Okay. Let's see if we can't put a little bit more pressure. I'm going to kind of wait for Emperor once again to get his ability up here to get a little heal going. So I got pressure at the very top lane as well as the bottom lane. Oh, that was actually a little... Oh, actually, I'm going to let Emperor die. I'm going to let Emperor die on that one. We'll throw Karen at the top. Actually, that's not doing that much damage. Okay, we'll go ahead and do Heal Flex. These are new cards that I haven't seen before because I just got to this league. Every league basically has a new tier of cards. We're going to go ahead and throw Star Money down here. Kind of a waste, but that's okay. All right, so we're going to kind of hang tight here. We got 1 minute and 40 seconds left in this match. Got Karen kind of dancing her way up to the top lane. We're going to see your Aladdin and raise you another Aladdin as well. Hopefully, no, we're not going to be able to save our Karen there, unfortunately, but that's okay. We're going to be able to take down that Aladdin, and then I'm going to give Aladdin a little bit more of a front line here, so hopefully he can get a couple of shots on this tower. Any shot will be fine. Not gonna get any. Maybe I'll get one shot off of there. Not even a single shot. That's okay. Emperor down here at the very bottom lane once again as I wait for a little bit more cards here. He's gonna see my Emperor and raise me an Emperor, but that's okay by me. Top lane is really actually my target here, so I could really care less about the bottom lane. I'm just, oh, ink ×2. So you know what? It's time to let go. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and throw Karen up there along with the Red Riding Hood in her back. And then Ogres, I'm going to wait a little while, and then we'll go ahead and cast them. Oh my goodness, all that poison up there at the very top is super annoying. We're going to lose both of my units there, but you know what? We have an enemy. We have my Emperor down here making light work here. We're going to go ahead and throw this gang of little minions down here to take out his. Not really worried about you at all. Go ahead and throw some Star Money down here at the very bottom lane. Down you go. Karen at the very top, put a little bit more pressure once again with an Aladdin as well. Not really worried about your little DPS toxic sludge here. All right, you're going to answer with that. Not really too concerned. Not going to be able to really get too much value out of that top lane, but that is a-okay. Once again, his toxic sludge is up there, so hopefully I'm actually going to win this. Even though I was outpowered tower-wise, I'm actually going to win this. I could have did a lot. Oh, it's an overtime? This is the first time this ever happened. Go ahead and throw the card squad out there. We got a whole minute of overtime, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to have to try our best to kind of mitigate any type of offense this guy's going to try to muster. We're going to do Too Fast, Too Furious down here at the top. We're also going to throw a little bit of Star Money. You're not going to be able to chance to get that off, buddy. I'm sorry. Once again, a little bit more frontline beef from my girl up here, Red Riding Hood. She will be able to take out that tower. That's not going to be a problem at all. Down goes the Star Money. My boy Emperor, you gave up because you knew FG was coming for you. And that was me going against someone who had more power in his towers. So every single time you level up in this game, your towers level up as well. So eventually you kind of place yourself outside. So if you pay to win, like let's say you go crazy and you pay to win like mad, eventually you continue to level up your account. The more power you put inside your deck, the higher your level. You can't avoid it. Every single time you level up one of your cards, like this one for example, if I level this card up by using duplicates, pretty much the Clash Royale formula, every single time I level up one of my cards, I make my account more powerful, which basically makes my towers more powerful, which basically puts me in a higher ranking in the ladder. So no matter how much you try to pay to win, eventually you're going to continue to push yourself up the ladder to fight people that have similar power than you. So it doesn't matter if you pay to win, if you don't pay to win, you're always going to be matched to people that have your overall power. And as you guys can see there, I was able to beat someone that actually had more power and more levels than me, more card power, and I still was able to beat him with sound FG strats. So that will do it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, once again, my name is FG3000. I thank you so much for watching. I'm just gonna give this game a break and wait for all of these little books to open, which is gonna take forever, but tomorrow I'm gonna be even stronger. So that'll do it. I'm out. See you guys next video. Later.
姫捕まえて俺の青春マジで取り戻すし腰が
こう見えても舞踏会の花を目指してアイドルやってますこれからよろしくね